So by the time I was 12 years old, I was already a full-blown addict. Well, the name of the book is What's in the Closet. And the book was inspired from my lived experience. Some of the things I have experienced, such as substance abuse disorder, mental illness, fear, doubt, anger, bitterness, resentment, hatred, malice, and most definitely denial. Because the environment that I lived in, and I lived in some apartments at that time called the Riverside Village. If you ever saw the movie New Jack City, then you can picture the Riverside Village. So everything that we did was common. It was common to see someone selling marijuana. It was common to see someone, shooting a gun or carrying a gun or cussing or fighting and drinking and things of that nature. In my particular environment, my mom, there would be people lined up from our apartment probably about a block, buying marijuana, and we would be inside the apartment, and my mother had sawed-off shotguns, she had pistols, she had guys that worked for her, and my responsibility at that time, was basically just kind of be like on watch. But whenever my mother needed me to help her cut up the marijuana, we would use just regular scissors. We would cut the marijuana up and put it in bags. And, I would help her count money and things of that nature. So it was normal for me. My mother was actually a drug dealer when I was younger. And my mother sold marijuana. And so I was the youngest at that time. And my mother would allow me to take the train from here to Odessa. I would have a briefcase with money in it. I would ride the train to Odessa, pick up the pounds of marijuana and bring it back. Would help my mother and her crew cut up the marijuana, put it in the bags and store it, and help her sometimes even sell marijuana. I started to use marijuana when I was 10 years old, and I started drinking Mickey's and Mickey's and MD 2020 when I was 10. So by the time I was 12 years old, I was already a full-blown addict. I started actually really being able to sell with my mom by the time I was in the 6th, 7th grade. The molestation started for me when I was about 4 or 5 years old. My cousin, she was the first person to molest me. And from her, there was her friend. He started molesting me. And then another one of her friends. And then a young lady that I allowed to spend the night with me that I thought was my friend. She started, she molested me that night. Because of the molestation, I began to withdraw, and then I was not able to literally function as a kid anymore. My joy was taken. I no longer trusted people. I could not find a happy place. I began to drown myself in things, new clothes, new shoes, going places, having my hair done, I just lost my childhood at that time. My name is Fern Jinkins. I would like to ask you all to please take the time to purchase my book, What's in the Closet. You also can log on to Facebook and you can order my book there. You can call me. My number is area code 817-791-5718. I want to share with you that this book is to bring healing and deliverance and peace into your life. For those that may have suffered substance abuse disorder or mental illness disorder, or you have had some type of trauma in your life, this book will help you walk through those situations and circumstances. Thank you so much.